There are a lot of lottery winners out there who say that before they won, something felt different. Sometimes it's a dream, sometimes it's a gut feeling or an inner nudge, and sometimes it's just a lucky feeling that something big is going to happen that they follow that turns out to be right. Now, over the years, I have interviewed so many different lottery winners from all over the world, from anything from a few thousand to hundreds of millions. And I can't speak for all the winners, but many of them experienced this type of thing before it happened in real life. And of course, I'm not here to encourage you to play the lottery. If you do choose to play, always play responsibly. Never spend more than you can afford to lose. I find these stories fascinating. In fact, this happened to me back in the day. Many of you know that I won the Powerball in 1999, but I had a vivid dream about it 3 months before it happened in real life. It's one of the most crazy, surreal things that's ever happened to me. And the day that I won, I was feeling really lucky. I told people that I was going to win that day, and then I did. Again, if you think that's a coincidence, that's okay. But it's interesting because it happens to other people. Look at this. One of the biggest recent stories that is out there right now comes from the US state of Illinois, where there's a woman who scored a massive $536 million Mega Millions jackpot in March of 2026. Now, she claimed the prize anonymously, only known as Lucky Lady. But one thing that I found very interesting about her story is that she wasn't even planning to play that day. In fact, a week earlier, she had actually tried to buy a ticket for the drawing. She tried to play online, but forgot to finalize the purchase. She said, and I quote, "I even joked with my boss that day saying it wasn't meant to go through." But the day that she did win, get this, she purchased it online, but she used a quick pick, so a computer generated pick, but she kept shuffling the numbers. She didn't feel that they were the right combination. She kept changing them. And then she got to a combination that had her favorite number, number 16, in it. And it scored her this massive prize of over $500 million annuitized jackpot. And after this happened, she got a notification from the state of Illinois lottery app telling her that she had won, but it was really hard for her to believe. She said, and I quote, I couldn't believe it. I was shaking and telling myself, this can't be real. I had my daughter call one of the claim centers to confirm, but it still feels unreal. But for some winners, it's even more than just a lucky feeling. Some people have dreams about it before it happened. Of course, this happened to me, but this has happened to several other people that I've met, including Tony, who won $218,000 from the Florida Fantasy 5, but he dreamt about it 2 months before it happened in real life.
I didn't see anyone. I just heard a voice. It was literally like, it was so short. It was my only dream that night. And it was a voice saying, play the lottery. You're going to win. And it was a real voice. It sounded like a guy's voice. And I woke up. And when I woke up, I was like, it was a sign. I woke up. I was like, oh my God, I have to play.
But whether you see stories like this as intuition, manifestation, tapping into something spiritual, connection with God, or perhaps just coincidence, whatever your perception and opinion is of this, it begs the question, what exactly are people tapping into in moments like this? Some people pray, some people meditate, some people are into writing down their dreams in journals, and some people choose to talk things through with intuitive advisors. And that's one reason why I'm excited that Psychic Source is sponsoring this video. They have been around for 30 years. Many of you know that I have had a few readings with Psychic Source myself. And when we were producing this video, I had another one. And here's exactly what happened.
The energy and the cards are showing that there are unexpected opportunities that start to build throughout this year, and that this is a different path that you are taking, kind of like you're getting promoted in a way.
Now, with Psychic Source, you can get readings by phone, video, or text. And if you're not satisfied, your last paid reading is free. Right now, you can try up to 40 minutes for just $19.80 by going to trypsychicsource.com/dreambig or click the link in the description. Now, this is an affiliate link, meaning that if you click on it and make any sort of purchase, this channel will receive a small commission, which goes to help support this channel at no extra cost to you. But I have interviewed so many different people who have these stories about following their intuition and it leading them to something that then happens in real life. But one of the stories that sticks with me from someone that I interviewed is Angel Morrison, whose family won a 165 million Mega Millions jackpot back in 2009. And she had this strong feeling that something big was about to happen.
We were very poor at the time. We were about to lose our house. I didn't know how bad the finance was. My sisters do. I have 5 sisters. So we went to this convenience store in Rocky Point, and in that convenience store, they had like little knickknacks where you can get stuff for like gifts. And it was about 2 weeks before Christmas. So my mom was like, you can pick out one for each sister because that's all we could afford. So when I walked into the convenience store, to my right was 165 million. And I was like, hey, Mom, like I tapped her, I was like, you should play. And she responded, nobody ever wins. So it's very ironic. And so after I was done shopping, we go to the front. And again, I go, Mom, something's telling me play. And she's like, all right, Angel, whatever. Like, give me a little bit of an attitude. So she does all of my sister's birthdays. And then I'm like, Mom, that's way too specific. Do a random. So she did the random. And then about 4 days later, I believe, the lottery came up on the news and she remembered that she had the tickets. So she went and she only found the random. She could not find the other one. And she was going over it, reading it. And she was like, did I just win?
One thing I love about these stories when I meet lottery winners and people that have achieved extraordinary things is that they're all different. Some people do have what they describe as premonitions. Some people do believe in manifestation, but not everybody. Some people just have a lucky feeling or they follow certain numbers. Some people, it goes beyond believing they have a chance. Some people believe they're actually going to win before it happens. But what do you think about this type of thing? Have you ever had an experience before a major life change that kind of led you one direction? One small decision changed something massive in your life? Have you ever dreamt about something before it's happened? Has this ever happened to you? Or do you think this is all just a coincidence when these stories happen? Because they happen all the time. Let me know by commenting under this video. I love checking out your comments. But if you accept for a moment that these types of stories are more than a coincidence, that there's more going on, then it begs the question, how is this even happening? For some people, they explain it in quantum physics. Some people explain it with God. Some people explain it with our subconscious. And I'm not here to tell you what to believe, but I have noticed common signs and ways that the universe tends to speak to people and what I've noticed in my own personal experiences. So I created a free guide, 7 signs that the universe is guiding you. We will pin that in the comment below this video. And if you appreciate what we are doing here, let YouTube's algorithm and me know by smashing the like button. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support.